Hello everybody, it's Robin. Thank you so much for popping in today. I am finally here talking about the end of Lizzy. It has been a very long process. It has been a wonderful time. I cannot thank you guys enough for joining in, and I know this was an experience. This was my very first crochet along. We started way back in March. It seems like forever ago. This was a brainchild, labor of love. I never in a million years thought I would do a crochet along. It was a lot of work, but I loved every minute of it. I was super excited to when I came up with the idea. And I was a little bit nervous when I first started it. I had seen Anja's beautiful Lizzy Blanket, Anja of Ophelia Talks, and when I first contacted her and I did not get a response, you know, you send emails out and emails get lost out in Never Never Land, and I hadn't heard anything from her, and I did not want to step on any toes. And I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead, but I'm going to be very, very cautious and very respectful of her beautiful process and her beautiful creation. And so when I decided to do this, I knew that I was doing it, and I was using her pattern, but I was not stepping on toes at all, and I wasn't going to show how to do her blanket. I was just following along with her pattern. So I knew I was doing it the right way. I invited people to join in with me, and I was really surprised at how many of you decided to do it along with me. I was thrilled when you guys were excited to do it as well. We had lots of participation. Many of you did it with me. A lot of you chose to buy the kit and follow the traditional colors, as did I. A lot of you did it on your own, went rogue and did it on your own. No problem at all with that. I will be making another one, but I won't be following the traditional colors. I'm going to do my own colors when I do another one. So I really enjoyed the stitch pattern on it. I liked doing the little groupings of stitches that she created with it. I think Anja did a wonderful job with the pattern and a wonderful job creating the symmetry of the stitch work on it. It was easy enough that pretty much anybody could follow along, and yet for those of us who've been crocheting for years, it kept our interest. I don't think there was anybody who had problems with the actual pattern itself. Now that envelope border, that's another story. Boy, did we have fun with that. I had never done one before. I had a taste of it, but had never done the whole big envelope border on a full project. I think that was probably the toughest part of the whole thing, and I heard from others that it was definitely the toughest part of the whole thing. And if those of you who haven't got to it yet, definitely go down a hook size or two when you get to that first section of it, and really and truly just take your time. It's not a race. Get yourself your favorite drink, your tea or your latte or whatever, and it might take a week or two to just do that first row, honestly. And I know that sounds like, what? For the first row? Yes, for the first row. I think it took me 3 nights just for the first row. I didn't think I was ever going to get done with it. But I knew it was going to be difficult, and I just took the time that it took to get through that first row. And on both sides, that first row on both sides was the worst part of the whole project. I knew it was going to be difficult. I knew it was going to take time. And I just dealt with it. I just sat back and enjoyed a show and just dealt with it. The results of it are well worth the amount of time and effort that you put into it. And really and truly, that is the only part of the entire project that is like that. I love the color. As you know, I am color challenged, and I never ever would have chosen those colors on my own. So I am extremely grateful to Anja for having put that kit together and allowed me to use colors that I never ever would have used ever. So it allowed me to create something with beautiful colors that I could not have ever chosen on my own. And I'm grateful for that because they turned out stunning. I have about 100 grams all told left over, and I've been thinking about what I'm going to do with those leftovers. And I think the best option is an asymmetrical shawl, so that I can start at the teeny tiny end and then just go as big, however big it goes. And then probably going to pick up one skein in, and I'm thinking that duck egg, because I just adore that duck egg, and kind of use it to go either go around the outside or just as a filler to make it a little bit bigger. And that's what I'm going to do with the leftovers of my colors, because there was quite a bit left over, and I really want to do something special with the leftovers of that because it was so beautiful. And then that'll be a nice reminder for me of what I made. That's an heirloom blanket that I'm keeping it, and I'm definitely passing that down to somebody. I can't wait to do another crochet along. It was wonderful. I had so much fun with it. I had a great time interacting with you guys. I have heard from a lot of you guys that you would like me to do another one, and that really warms my heart because I was terrified at the beginning of this thing. I was afraid nobody would want to do it. I was afraid that I would muck it up. I learned a lot from this one, and I would be doing things differently. Thanks to Anja for supporting me in this. One of the greatest, most amazing things ever that happened was she popped in to some of my first couple of videos and commented, and then actually, as you know, she actually contacted me and gave me her blessing at the beginning of this. And I think it was because I did treat this process with respect. I treated her with respect, and throughout the whole process, I told you guys to refer to her pattern, to refer to her instructions, to refer to her videos. So I was not taking over, I wasn't hijacking her project. Hopefully we will see something in the future. So anyway, I want to, as I said in the beginning, we're going to have a little giveaway. The process was those of you who chose to submit some pictures to me of your finished or near, substantially finished, and I think everybody that submitted pictures actually sent me finished pictures, or pretty much finished, maybe not that whole envelope border. I received pictures from about 8 different people, and so I'm going to put together a little montage of your pictures, of your photos at the end of this video. I think I figured out how to do it. I've been working very hard, and that's why this video took longer than what I had thought, because it took me a while to figure out how to do this. But so I am definitely technologically challenged, as you guys know, but I think I did figure out a way to do that. So at the end of this video, there's going to be a little montage of the beautiful, beautiful Lizzy blankets that I got pictures of, and so they are going to be at the end here. And I want to thank the people that submitted those pictures to me, and they are Paula Mulford, Cheryl Walbutton, Sally Horner, Arion, and that's from Book Zealots, Meredith Stedman, Linda Kaiser, Dina Kavitz, and Pam of Green Stick Cottage. Thank you guys ever so much. You guys have all been big supporters of me, and I cannot thank you enough for this. I'm going to do a little drawing for a little giveaway. I was going to give away one prize, but I've decided today, just now, that I'm going to give away 2 prizes. And the prizes are some Streamline Furls hooks. I have 3 hooks I'm giving away. So one prize is going to be a size G, and I think this is called Cookies and Cream. So one of the prizes is going to be a size G hook, and the other prize is going to be a size H and a size I, an H and an I hook. So thank you so very much for participating. And I have randomly put numbers by your names, and I'm going to have Siri call some numbers. Okay? Then I'm going to have you guys contact me, and we'll get these mailed out to you. Okay? So, Furls Streamline hooks. All right. Here we go. Siri, please pick a number between 1 and 8.
The answer is 8.
The answer is 8, and that is Paula Mulford. Paula, please send me an email, and I'll have my email address down below pinned to the comments. Siri, pick a different number between 1 and 8.
It's 6.
And she picked 6, and that is Arion, the book zealot. So please pick or send me an email, and I will have my email address down below. I'm going to give you guys a couple of weeks. So I don't even know what today is. Today is the 5th. So let's go to the 20th, August 20th. If you guys could contact me by August 20th, and I will have these hooks sent out to you. So Paula, you win 2 of the hooks, and Arion, you get 1 of the hooks. Thank you guys so very, very much for participating. I cannot tell you how much all of your comments and pictures and help and everything you've done for me to get through this, my very first crochet along, has meant to me. It really has been just absolutely wonderful, and I really look forward to doing another one and picking another process in the hopefully very near future. If I do another one, if and when I do another one, I think it's going to be the beginning of the year. We got to get through the holidays and do this again. Thanks so very much. Please like, please subscribe, and we'll see you all soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.